Hi, I'm Abhijit Iyer-Mitra, and today I'm talking about what I have seen around the world that the media may portray differently in another episode of the Ranveer Show. This episode was summarized using Podfast, an AI content summary tool. I've had the opportunity to travel to some truly fascinating places in my life, and I'd like to share some of those experiences with you. One of the places I visited was Delhi, where I explored historical sites like Humayun's tomb. It's incredible to think that this beautiful structure, which we admire today, was once a site for public executions. People would gather for picnics to watch these gruesome events unfold. The methods of execution during the Mughal era, like the use of elephants to crush a person's head, are both shocking and captivating from a historical perspective. But my travels didn't stop there. I also had the chance to visit North Korea, a place that's often shrouded in mystery. As an Indian traveler, I noticed how I was treated differently by the locals. They were genuinely curious about me, taking pictures, and even wanting to ride on my back. It was a unique experience. Comparing North and South Korea was eye-opening. South Korea, once considered an economic basket case, has made tremendous strides, while North Korea remains isolated. I must challenge the Western media's portrayal of North Korea. Being on the ground allowed me to interact with North Korean people and debunk stereotypes. Some locals displayed remarkable physical strength and resilience despite past famines. It's worth noting the brown privilege I had as an Indian traveler, which allowed me to have conversations and explore without strict chaperoning. My experiences in North Korea also led me to reflect on the similarities between North Korea and India in the past. Both nations have faced malnourishment issues with severe physical and psychological effects on the population. Brainwashing and propaganda were prevalent in both countries, with the glorification of political leaders and families. These experiences have shaped my perspective on the world and the importance of first-hand encounters to understand complex societies. Now let's shift our focus to a different topic, the world of digital surveillance. Imagine a world where you're constantly being monitored, where governments and tech giants like Google and Facebook collect vast amounts of data about you. It's like having a team of spies following your every move. While it may seem unsettling, it's become the norm in the digital age. These surveillance efforts extend beyond observation. Electronic warfare plays a role, involving signal jamming and misinformation campaigns. It's like being in a constant state of invisible warfare. The future seems to be heading towards a world where surveillance is ubiquitous, and our lives are shaped by algorithms. Moving on to a rather unconventional topic, aliens. I believe that if aliens were to visit Earth, they might be a warlike race. History has shown that war often leads to innovation, and I draw parallels to America's involvement in other countries. Even well-intentioned actions can have unintended consequences. My travels also took me to Syria before the Civil War, a beautiful country with a rich history and cuisine. The Civil War was triggered by a prolonged drought and population movement, disrupting the demographic balance. Foreign interference exacerbated the conflict. I must express my frustration with Western narratives of freedom and democracy, which I consider brainwashed talking points. The Syrian civil war became a brutal conflict involving Sunni rebels and government forces, with extremist groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda complicating the situation. Following those amazing places I've been able to visit, one of the most awe-inspiring moments was in Kamchatka, where I had the chance to view volcanoes from a helicopter. It was akin to witnessing a perfect caldera, magma simmering beneath the surface, reminding me of nature's raw power. In Turkmenistan, I encountered a phenomenon known as the Door to Hell, a man-made volcano that illuminated the night with its fiery glow. The contrast between the cold Russian winters, where temperatures plummeted to 30 degrees Celsius, and the blazing heat of Turkmenistan was both thrilling and challenging. Adapting to extreme temperatures became a routine part of my travels. China, a country of vast contrasts, left a profound impact on me. While marveling at its technological advancements, I couldn't help but notice the artificial homogenization that pervaded the nation. Amidst the progress, I witnessed instances of racism and corruption, shedding light on the complexities of Chinese society. Looking forward, I believe China might face significant social upheaval, especially with the rise of technologies like 3D printing and additive manufacturing. These advancements could potentially reshape the socio-economic landscape, leading to unforeseen changes. Reflecting on my travels, it's essential to acknowledge that my experiences provide a subjective lens through which I view the world. There are myriad perspectives and stories waiting to be explored, each contributing to the rich tapestry of global diversity. Shifting gears, we delved into the evolving landscape of news consumption. We explored the rise of podcasts as a compelling alternative to traditional media. Many individuals, particularly the younger generation, have transitioned from watching TV news to engaging with long-form podcasts. These platforms offer in-depth discussions, akin to reading scholarly articles, fostering a deeper understanding of complex topics. Podcasts provide a unique space for unrestricted conversations, free from the constraints of time. The organic flow of dialogue allows for nuanced discussions, encouraging exploration of diverse viewpoints. While acknowledging the occasional presence of dubious content, it's crucial to recognize that even established sources can falter, as evidenced by the uncertainties surrounding COVID-19. In the podcast, we touched upon the immense popularity of figures like Joe Rogan, exemplifying the influence of podcasts in shaping public discourse. The value of podcasts lies not just in their entertainment, but in their ability to provide substantial insights far beyond the limitations of TV soundbites. Thank you for listening to this podcast of my conversation with Ranveer Alabadia. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. See you next time.